Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. A Mexican drug lord offers you $50 million to let him hide out at your house for 3 months. Do you take it or turn him in? Why or why not? I don't see much of a choice. If you turn him in, you absolutely have the cartel on your ass. If you don't turn him in, it's only probable that you'll have the cartel on your ass. Fool. With $50 million you should get your ass surgically removed. Cartel can't be on your ass if you don't have an ass. Taps head. Edit 1, thanks for silver. Edit 2, thanks for gold. Edit 3, I didn't know that r/award speech edits was a thing, I guess I do now. Harvard wants to know your location. Or you'll be dead. That's still a 75% chance. Good chance they would kill you rather than give you the 50 mil they owe. Edit. Tons of replies, it appears they don't welsh on deals, I'll have to take your word on that. Still feel like they'd own you after. Yes, because he's probably just gonna kill me and live in my house anyway if I say number. The only reasonable answer. Just be glad he is paying you for the service. I think the correct answer may be offer to do it for less. They'll definitely kill you over $50 million. For $50 million I'll even service him with a daily sponge bath if he wants. He's already offered the $50 mil, so now you're just giving him sponge baths because you want to. I can neither confirm nor deny these accusations. I can however offer you a complimentary sponge bath if you'll refrain from spreading these malicious rumors in future. Edit, thank you for the silver and all the karma kind redditors, sponge baths for all. Edit 2, this is insane guys, you know it is. Thank you so much, it's given me an amazing smile at work. I'll do something special over at r/spoggerbaths later today when I've finished work for you all. If the police question me, I would just say, he asked to rent a room for $50 million in cash, contingent on me not asking any questions and giving 100% privacy. No way. Then they'll want all the money. He asked to rent a room for $100,000 in cash. Problem solved. The seconds he starts leaving dishes in the sink too long, I'm calling the police. Don Miguel. I'm not telling you again, bowls go on the top rack. Edit, gee, I'm like having a mini anxiety attack. Thanks whoever gave me my first silver thing. Gee. I'd watch this sitcom. There was a sitcom about Hitler living in the suburbs, is that close enough? Wait, you guys are getting paid. Hold 1 second. Absolutely, but he's going to need to stay in the basement. The door to it is hidden by my fridge, most people don't even know I have one. Edit, rip my inbox. Well, we all do now, so good job on keeping that secret. But you don't even know where my house is. Right. I am in Russia, so all of my yes. FBI is hardly a concern here. So you're willing to risk yourself to Russian federal agents? With $50 million in Russia he can just bribe them tbh. Yeah, sure. I'll just say he's my uncle visiting from Mexico. You're Danish though. How exactly am I from Denmark? Finally a friend. Sorry, I only like you as an acquaintance. Acquaintaxed. Edit my first silver. Why not? No one visits my house anyway. I mean neither my parents nor my friends. I'd even cook for him daily. Edit, whoosh. Thank you for the gold. Why not? He'd probably kill you instead of paying. He'd probably have hitmen and police after him constantly. You'd be breaking many laws and go to jail for the rest of your life if caught. You wouldn't be able to spend that money, even if you got it, you'd have the IRS all over you and eventually the FBI. A couple reasons. He'd probably kill you instead of paying. If he's going to kill you instead of paying, he's more likely to kill you instead of asking. Plus, even if he was going to pay up, there's a good chance he'll kill you if you refuse, simply because you're not cooperating. Once you've been asked, there's a good chance you're going to die. Being agreeable is your best chance of survival. Plus, it's easy enough to say you were under duress, which is usually accepted as a legal excuse for most crimes. He'd probably kill you instead of paying. Yay, that's cool with me too. Is he guilty of any crimes in my country? Is he bringing weed? Pablo, come on in, I've got the beers chilled and the fire pit on the deck lit. He's a drug lord, he's by definition guilty of crimes. Not just the obvious one of dealing drugs, but chances are he's also guilty of money laundering, tax avoidance, owning illegal firearms, participation in gang activity, likely theft and murder through the gang. Pretty much no chance he's innocent of anything, otherwise he wouldn't be a drug lord. Yeah, but is he bringing weed? He can stay if he plays Magic, the Gathering with me. He retracts the offer and leaves. This is like one of those Japanese legends where there's no right answer except for some obscure polite response. You politely tell the slit-mouth woman that you can't answer her question because you're in a rush. You ask the drug lord to do nerd shit until he leaves of his own accord. Time to write this creepypasta. 50 mil. Dude wants breakfast with that. Cable or Netflix. And I get the 50 mil and he pays the bills. 50 mil. Dude wants breakfast with that. If by breakfast you mean blowjobs, then yes. Sucking a dude's dick for 50 million isn't even gay, at that point it's just lucrative business. This question is oddly specific. r/suspiciously specific. Because this question was asked before when El Chapo was arrested and did well, so the opera posted it to try to rake in karma. Yes. I live in the middle of nowhere with the only way to get to my house is a tiny road that looks like it leads to nowhere. Do you have a dog named Courage? Nice try, FBI. Not today, CIA. Good tempt at obscurity, Department of Homeland Security. Hell yeah, I'd do it for free. Mexican dudes cook amazing food. Food's not the only thing he'll be cooking up. I don't think a drug lord would be willing to put up with my family for 3 months. Depends if he asks nicely or not. Hey, can I stay in your house if I give you $50 mil? What's the magic word? Yes, then I leave that shitty house and go somewhere decent. Hope he likes his new HMO in some shithole part of the city. It all depends. Is the 50 million up front? If so, take it and sell him out for the bounty as well. $25 million if you agree to let him hide out the other $25 million after he's there safely for 3 months and leaves. Oh dude, I'd sell him out after the 25 mil. I get 25 mil and help a drug lord go where he belongs. Take the 25, go on a really long holiday, he can do whatever the fuck he wants in my house while I'm gone. Oh, and I'll take the 25 in cash, used bills, mix of currencies. Drug lords often come with additional drug family members. And they won't like if you'll snitch on their cousin while taking money from him for shelter. Probably not, because in the end said lord will have to remove you, so there's no loose ends. There's no winning in that world. Kill him in his sleep. Yeah, and as retaliation, his amigos and family will wipe out your entire bloodline. I mean, it's actually a fucking brilliant concept for a odd couple comedy movie. You wanna get a screenplay written, my friend? Who could we cast? Danny DeVito and Danny Trejo as the odd couple. Only if DeVito is the drug lord. Rob Schneider was just a new expected homeowner. Mi casa es su casa, Ismael El Mayo Zambada Garcia. I love El Mayo, especially on a BLT or something. For 50 million he can sleep on my bed and I'll sleep with my dog and cat in the yard. Hell, for 50 mil he can sleep on my bed and I'll suck his dick every night. As long as he lets my dogs out twice a day while I'm at work. Of course. Worst case scenario, I have an extra $50 million. Best case scenario, I die. Yes, I've never had a friend sleep over my house, so it would be a fun first experience. Username don't check out. Kind of depends on him. Is he going to be a good house guest, or will he be a murdery slob? Pro tip: never ever call someone affiliated with Lane M a slob. Even if they're messy. Is there any guarantee? What's to stop him from killing me? What's stopping him to do it now? Ideally I don't get involved at all. If I had to choose though, I'd let him stay and then forget he was ever there. Maybe. $50 million would be difficult to launder, though. Laundering money isn't that hard. How else do you explain the few Radio Shacks still around? And mattress stores, really. We need one on each corner. How many mattresses do you need? That's what I am thinking. How the hell would you deal with all of that? Surely you can't have it wired to your bank. If it was given to you all in cash, where the fuck would you put it all? There is no reasonable way I could use it all. I mean, sure, having a $50 mil petty cash pile would be great, but I can only see myself ending in jail. Probably not. If he's willing to pay that amount, it's probably because he knows it'll be difficult, and if it's $50 million difficult, I don't want anything to do with it. Surely this is it. This question came up before and I'll answer now how I answered then. I would hide the drug lord, and decline the pay. My father offered me this life lesson once: the moment you take money from someone to do something, it's no longer a favor and becomes a job. Unless I'm prepared to continue doing shit for the drug lord, I'm not accepting any money. I can always decline in the future and I'll get the benefit of the doubt because I was the dude who turned down $50 mil and helped anyway. Also, it would be beneficial to have a powerful friend who I don't owe anything to. Besides, $50 million is a lot of money, even for a drug lord, and there is no way he would actually give it to you.